But
And
yeah,
meanwhile, Joe Biden fucking toying with Rhode Island Governor Raimondo being his Treasury secretary, basically uh, uh, throwing a basically just obliterating any notion that he's Union Joe, working class Joe. Gina Raimondo, no friend of the working class. She's taken financial contributions from J.P. Morgan, Chase, Bain Capital, Goldman Sachs. Um, a host of other, typical Wall Street big guns, I guess. Fucking disgusting. Just exactly what you would expect, unfortunately, but just another fucking kick in the balls if you were holding out any hope that Joe Biden would actually, not even veer left, but just veer towards like what a real Democrat would be. Like if you were going, I mean, like, like there, I mean, Joe Biden is staffing his campaign like a moderate Republican. Like essentially that's where the bar has been moved. He is stacking it like he is a moderate Republican because so many Democrats are really just moderate Republicans, and the Republican Party is so fucking crazy off the board at this point when it comes to so many things. From deficit hawking to radical evangelical Christian beliefs, racism, immigration, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, basically, Joe Biden is, shifting the demographics of the party, the Democratic Party, the voter base, into people that weren't affected by the crime bill, right? Suburban white women, essentially, and boomers, also mostly white. And now he's going to stack his cabinet with people that he thinks are going to appease that exact demographic and not piss them off too much, as to retain them in the Democratic Party, make sure they don't go over to the Republican Party, make the Democratic Party sufficiently right wing enough for those people. Uh, and then they'll never have to
Clintonian politics.
Yeah, and then they'll never have to be pressured left again. If they can just fill their party, fill their entire base with suburbanites and boomers, then they'll never have to really face a insurgent progressive left flank again, because they'll always just be like, well, we can't piss off our base, we can't piss off the boomers by talking about crazy socialist progressive policies. So much like the Amy Coney Barrett appointment gives the Democrats a scapegoat to never have to actually pursue progressive legislation. They'll just be able to fundraise off the fact that she's on the court now, and at the end of the day, act shocked and chagrined when she blocks their policies, if they even pass any. Now similarly to that, they're going to have to deal with this. So
yeah, and what likely will happen is the Democrats are just going to use this as an excuse for why they're not productive for all 4 years. That's what I mean. And in 2024, you're going to have everybody turn around and be like, oh, of course, Joe Biden couldn't get anything done. We've got to give it to Kamala. She's young now. She's going to fight the Supreme Court this time. Like, that's what we're all going to be hearing, right? And then you're going to hear people like AOC being like, either AOC will be running, or she'll be like, it will be a privilege to lobby Kamala to the left, just like it was a privilege to get spit on by Joe Biden. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's what, at the end of the day, the only thing that you can do moving forward from now as the left is branch off from the Democratic Party. I don't see how you can rationally seem to salvage this if they're willing to handicap themselves. If they had any intention, right, which they obviously don't, because they wouldn't be willing to handicap themselves like this. They don't have any real intention of putting up this fight at all. It's all a charade. It's all theater, right? And, at the end of the day, it's like we don't have any more time to participate in theater.